It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers go up 6-0 here in the first. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No look on his first look of the game, so it's 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Putting the tight end in motion. Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Collins there to grab it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Everly's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Completes this one to Kraft. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing his love on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jair Alexander with the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running left is Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. From the gun, Stroud. He's got him. That's Mixon. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of it.
And they take this in for the score. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans push their lead to 3. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. This, our last play of the quarter. First down throw, here's Love. That's reeled in by Jayden Reed. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have it on 2nd and short. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Takes the handoff, now Love. He rolls to his right. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Texans' drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he gets him around 6 there. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. He gets a half dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. 1st down now. Ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the shotgun. A give to Mixon. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Complete to Dell. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To the air, Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Nico Collins, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. No return on that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Reed's got it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers facing a deficit near the break. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play fake, it's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Love. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Able to get it to Reed. And he's down to the 8 before going out. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Quick slant complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Dobbins. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first.
He's got it deep downfield. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
On the play, right?
Back to throw. Stroud. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On play action, here's Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First and 10, or on to Mixon. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Everly's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion. Stroud throwing here on first. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. First and 10 coming up. Love from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that's good for a gain of 5. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Mixon. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. A give to Mixon up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 1 on first and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5. Shotgun now, first round. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there. Has them trending in the wrong direction.
Kate, absolutely two things couldn't happen there. A turnover and losing yardage to set up an even tougher now 3rd and goal. Now the options, well, they're a little bit more limited. I'll tell you this. You better protect that ball and yardage at all cost.
Getting out to his left. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that brings up 4th and goal. Everly's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chased out to his right. This finds Dobbs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's Reed on the slant. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Nixon now to return it. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pick. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On target to Dobbins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Packers with the football and a chance to do some window dressing here in the 4th. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Takes the handoff, now Love. Has it at the 7. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Love now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Green Bay! Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
He's throwing for it! And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. On now is McManus to kick this away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! Wow, bringing it out from the back of the end zone here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he's only able to get it out to the 4-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Headed out right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. New series coming up following the punt. And they're going to take over possession. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers 16 points back. Another try following the sack. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. A give to Dobbins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. 3rd down run by Dobbins. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Barrios now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's complete. Here's Kirk. He spins right by him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now, 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. First down, Stroud. Targeting the sideline, Kirk has it. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. So the Texans come away with the road win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to